Hello YouTube, this is Megahertz here, and I am slowly going insane. I've been doing this for many hours. Basically, if you guys watched my first episode, this is the sand island I have. It's pretty much close to my island, and I want to get rid of it. I want to control all my spawning spots, and I'm not really fond of deserts. So instead of, using like sand machines or anything, I just decided that, well, let's just get rid of this island. I'll have enough sand for anything I ever wanted to do, and I should never run out of sand once I get rid of this. So another thing got me going. I have, I wanted to make a mob trap, a dark room piston. Well, I was going to use JL279's design with the tripwires, and I need a lot of pistons. Then I have all this sand and sandstone, so I've decided that I need a lot of iron because eventually I want to make a Enderman farm too. So, oh, you probably saw it over there. But so I decided that I should probably need an iron golem farm, and so pow, there it is. There's it's JL2579's design. I followed a tutorial by DocM77. Each one of these is basically a little village. These right there, the corners, both need villagers, which I have yet to do because it's going to be a very daunting task. I don't know. I think I'm going to just take them from my village on my island. I don't know. Or I could just set up, like, once I get rid of a little more of this, just hunt some zombie villagers and then cure them and then bring them up there. So I am not looking forward to trying to get them up there. Oh, it's gonna be fun. So a couple more things. So it's not, like I said, it's not completed yet. The villages each cell, if you watch Stock M77's video, is complete. It does need the villagers and just starting on the glass tubes. I was also thinking too, because in Doc M77's video, the very end he starts talking about the tube, and then he starts talking about how the iron golems glitch when you get a lot of them in your collection chamber. So I think what I'm gonna do is that he has these lava blades that go through it. I really recommend you guys watch the video. Um, but the lava blades will bring the iron golems to one hit and they'll kill them. So what I'm thinking, instead of that, I think I'm gonna have the lava blade 1 or 2 blocks longer, depending on how much. Probably just 1 block of lava extra, so I'll actually just kill them. And then what I'll do is send the iron that drops, and I'll put a gate to the nether, and just like an AFK stream, basically, it'll go into the nether and just sit there and wait for me to come collect it. But that way I don't have live golems in here derping out. Uh, and then that should be good too. I do eventually, once I get more of that sand island out, eventually I want to add another two, so it's basically a big square box, cells on each corner. So we'll get to that, but I think for now this is good. I will get villagers, and I'll make a little video showing little clips of that, getting the villagers in there. I guess I'll show you. I don't know. I think in my last episode I showed you, but I'll show you an area view of the sand island I have left to take out. And I'll just pillar up here. So I have this left. If you could see there was, that was all sand island. And I've got this to 1 block high. This was a big sand mountain, which probably has been taking me the longest because it is full of smooth stone. The rest of it's pretty low. It's mostly sand, so it shouldn't take me too much longer to get rid of this. Then I'll get rid of that island too. So there, that's about that. And get rid of this guy. The reason I'm doing this is just like I said, I want to make a mob spawner and stuff, and I just want to control my spawn. I still have a lot of caving to do. Once I get rid of all that, but we'll give you a little. I really haven't done. I don't think I've done actually too much on the island. Let's go back to it. Actually, you know, when you're doing these cells, the first one, it took me a long time. Once you get used to it, know what you're doing. I mean, those cells. This one probably took me 2 hours to make. Probably the first one took me 2 hours. But yeah, they're not too bad. Like in Doc's video, the hardest part I think is going to be getting the villagers there. Over here. So I just kind of up there. You'll see these. It's just leaves. It's 128. I got 128 blocks that way, 120 blocks the other way, just from the little island there, off the corner. And it's gonna be Monster Island, like I said. So I was thinking there, when I'm going to be using JL279's design with the, if you watch his video, it's a video about just monster spawners and algorithms and how stuff spawns in Minecraft. He's got a trap there that uses tripwires, and I think that's the one I'm going to build. And I'm going back and forth if I want to make mob separators and stuff like that, just so I can easily just get creepers into one little spot and kill them off, probably like a looting sword or something. That way I can get tons and tons of TNT. I'm going to need it because if my world wasn't so new, that Sand Island would have been really easy to get rid of. Just TNT the whole thing. But I'm pretty new here still. Like, I do have some good tools and stuff, but as you see, there's not too much going on. And yeah, so that's good old shovels and picks. But I'm getting tons of sand. Once I'm done, I should never need sand for a long, long time. To get villagers over there, so I have two options. Either bring them from here, and this is a little village I have. I went and added a whack of doors just to kind of get it ready because I'm need 2 villagers per each little villagers square that they have there. So there's 4 cells, 2 villagers per cell. So that's, well, 4 cells times 4, right? Because there's 4 in each cell. 16 times 2 is 30. I need 32 villagers. Oh, that's gonna take forever. But so I've added a ton of doors just to get these guys to start spawning, and they have, because I think I only started out with like 3 or 4. Oh yeah, my sound volume's not on either. Well, no. Let's just turn it off. Stupid rain. Actually, I have my own little golem star. That's cool. First time I've seen him. So that's about it so far I've done. Like I said, I want to do JL279, so I need a ton of pistons, like, and then Enderman farm and all that. So I need a ton of iron. So yeah, that's finally what made me decide that I should probably do an iron golem farm first. You know what's really weird lately is it hasn't happened yet, but this new 1.4 point, is it? Oh, let's see. Yeah, 1.4.4. There's been a lot of like glitching, where you're, like loaded chunk errors, where you could almost like X-rays through everything. There's one time I was coming back here, and for some reason, one of my trees up there was like half gone, and I was, oh, almost rage quit right there. But because I thought at first it was a lightning strike, uh, and I thought, oh my god, because I'm not the greatest builder here. It took me, and I'm learning a lot, but it took me forever. I mean, I think I did these trees 3 or 4 times. Yeah, so when it was half gone, I almost rage quit. I was so mad. So, yeah. Then my next thing too, I think, because I need lots of pistons. This here is just a bunch of trees planted. I think I'm going to do some kind of tree farm. Uh, I'm going back and forth on either just have a nice looking tree farm that's not really automated, but you just plant and then you can go and cut them all down and probably use push pistons and water to just wash the floor and send all the saplings to a center location. Or should I do a big tree piston automated thing that pretty much you plant a tree and then use bone meal on it, and it pushes them into a big collection point. But the one thing I'm seeing is mostly I'm watching on YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube, so a lot of my stuff was going to be coming from YouTube. Like I said, and I'll give props up and point you guys to the videos where I get the tutorials from. Like I said, this one's JL275 or 2579, and DocM has a tutorial. DocM77 has a tutorial on it. It's actually a really good tutorial, and if you don't know who JL2579 or DocM77 are, you should really check those people out. Then, like I said, man, sometimes I just go off on a tangent, eh? Okay, yeah, so the tree farms. The things I've seen is mostly, I think I've only seen one video where somebody actually has a tree farm that does all the trees, and that would be Cube Hamster. But it seems a little slower to me because he has to plant it, and then like a sand tape piston comes up and goes up and pushes the tree away, and then has to fall down. So you gotta wait. Um, I know JL2579 has one, and it's pretty quick, but I'm pretty sure it's only doing oak. So I'm gonna have to research that a little more. But I think in the meantime, I'm just gonna do that on hold, and let's get the villagers up in there. It's gonna take a lot of track. Okay, this is Megahertz, and thank you for watching. I will see you guys around. Bye bye.